Custom-made velour rear seat covers. Start with the back seat by removing the bottom base of the seat. The car we're doing in this video has only 2 metal tabs that lock the seat into the car. To undo these tabs, place your hand under the seat and pull up. You may need 2 hands to do this. Some cars are tighter than others and may require more force. Do both the driver and passenger side and pull the seat out of the car. Be careful not to damage the car while doing this. Make sure all seat belts are clear too when pulling the seat out and are not attached. Please refer to your owner's manual as all cars are different. Some have pull or push tabs at the front of the base, some have bolts that need to be undone. Some have tabs or hooks at the front of the base and hooks at the back, while some only have bolts in the back at the bottom. Place the base back seat on a flat surface such as a table. Place the bottom base cover over the base seat, lining up all corners, and by pulling and making all tapes accessible. Turn the seat over while holding the seat cover on and tie the tapes to their corresponding partner tape, 1 to 1, 2 to 2, and so on. Tighten as required. Turn the seat over every now and then to make sure the cover is straight and looks neat. Then move to the side tapes and tie them to each other, again 1 to 1, 2 to 2, and so on. Tighten as required. If there are any extra tapes left over, you can tie them to any tape to obtain a good fit. Make sure not to cover any metal or plastic tabs or seat mechanisms. If you do, you may need to cut a small hole to allow the seat to lock back into the car safely. Move back into the rear of the car. Slide the rear headrest on. Push the side button to remove it. Turn it upside down and close off the Velcro strips, hard to soft. Do the same for the middle headrest. It may be a bit of a tighter fit. Put the headrest aside for later use. Now pull any seat belts out of the way so the seat is free to move forward and back. This seat has a push button release, so fold the seat forward. Push the button to release it forward. Other cars may have this on the sides of the seat, in the rear parcel shelf, levers accessible only from the boot, or some need to be unbolted completely and removed from the car, but this is rare nowadays. Please check your owner's manual on what system is in your car. Slide the correct part of the top seat cover on the seat. Work it from front to back and have it tight in the end. Start to pass the tapes under the seat to the back. Fold the seat down completely. If there's a carpet flap blocking the tapes, undo it from its clips and fold it into the backing of the seat cover. Proceed to tie the tapes to each other 1 to 1, 2 to 2, and so on until complete and it is tight. Tuck the excess tape underneath the cover for a cleaner finished job. Fold the seat back up and make sure all seat belts are rethreaded through the plastic hooks. This does not apply to all vehicles. Feel for the headrest holes and make little cuts in the material 3/4 the size of the plastic tops. Then stretch the material around and under the headrest button, the same way it's done by the original vehicle manufacturer. Cut the other holes in the same manner. Be careful when doing this so as not to damage the seat in any way, so use the same procedure for that hole too. Click the seat back into position, push the headrest buttons and reinstall the headrests. Fold the armrest down. Slip the armrest cover down, ensuring it is tight. From the front of the armrest, push the long Velcro strips through to the back of the armrest. If there's not much room, you can use a thin screwdriver or wire to thread it through. Be careful not to scratch or rip the seat. Fold the hard Velcro on the back of the armrest onto the two soft Velcro strips that you pushed through to close it off, and close off the armrest. Make sure the cup holder lines up and works. Fold the armrest back and adjust the bottom of it as necessary. Repeat the same steps for the opposite side of the seat backing. Now reinstall the base of the seat back into the car. Pull any seat belts out so they're clear of obstruction and usable. If they have an elastic holder, thread them through so they hold in place. Some seat belts are very short and are extremely hard to get into position, so persistence is key with these. Others are longer and easier to get back into position. Push back on the seat to start to get it to go into position. You may need to get into the car and push with your knees to get it in deep enough. Find the metal tab and line it up with the plastic holder and push down on it firmly until it clicks. You will hear it. Do the same for the other side and it's in. Pull on the seat slightly to confirm it's been locked in. You may need to use your body weight to click it in with some cars. Be careful and ensure the metal or plastic tab is lined up with its locking mechanism each time you attempt to get it in, so as not to damage the locking mechanism. You've now completed the rear seat install. Please go slowly when installing your seat covers and exercise some caution. Be gentle with plastic clips and plastic items so they do not scratch or break. We do not take any responsibility for damage caused to you or the vehicle while following the installation instructions in this video.